This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, now that we're officially recording and we can get started, I'm going to open the meeting for the Gig Harbor Civil Service Commission today, Monday, August 23rd at, well, about 3:05 now. Can you do a roll call?
Chuck Perry.
Here.
Denny Richards.
Here.
Tom Brown.
Here.
Staff member Chief Kelly Busey.
I'm here.
HR Assistant Diane Bertram. She's waving. And this is Camille Borders, HR Director.
Okay. Did everybody get a chance to read the minutes that were sent out?
Yes, I did. Yes.
Okay, and do I hear a motion? Any changes?
I didn't see any changes.
No spelling errors this time or anything. Okay. Do I hear a motion to approve?
I'll move to approve the minutes of the June 11th.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Passes. Now, certification of the sergeant's promotional eligibility roster. Kelly?
I can take this. Yeah. So we, as you know, we conducted the Sergeant's Assessment Center to develop a promotional list that we need to have on hand in the event of a vacancy. We have no current vacancies at the sergeant level at this point. And I don't know if we will within the next year. This list is good for 1 year with a possible 1-year extension upon your guys' approval. The testing process was the same that we've used the time prior, which I think works pretty well. It includes 1 day of oral boards, a written test. The test was scored. I'm sorry, there's 2 components to the written test. One was multiple choice, so each answer there had a distinct policy reference attached to it, and that was scored by, I believe, Camille. Then the other part of the test was 2 essay questions, and those were scored by an outside police chief who had no knowledge of the candidates. All of the testing was done anonymously too, candidate A, candidate B, candidate C. We had 4 individuals take the test. One is what's called delayed eligible, meaning he doesn't have the time in grade yet, but may within the 2-year life cycle of a list. And the third element of the test was a peer review that counted for 20% of the scoring. The other 2 components are 40% each. A little bit of problems getting people in for that, only because we had a lot of people on vacation during the testing window. So trying to schedule that was a little problematic and something that we'll factor in next time. Other than that, I think the process was neutral and fair. I wasn't present for any of the test process. The oral board was conducted by 3 outside agency sergeants, none of whom knew the candidates. They all had favorable things to say about all of the candidates and provided their scores directly to Camille. What did I miss?
I think you covered it all. I was going to share the screenshot of where the eligibility list landed, if that's okay for everyone right now.
So our testing process that we've developed is that instead of a ranked order, since I have the rule of 3 for promotions, I get the list alphabetically by last name. So that doesn't, your final score does not influence my decision to pick from the top 3. That had been an issue a couple tests ago, so.
Okay.
So we have three sergeant candidates immediately available should a vacancy come about, and then 1 again is on that delayed eligibility. So it's, I guess, our request to the commission to certify the list based on the testing process presented.
Very good. Any questions, Tom or Danny?
No, I don't have any questions. And I would move to certify the list as presented.
Okay,
Second.
very good. Well, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any, nobody else is opposed. Pass. Very good.
Kelly, one question. What is the minimum service time to be eligible for promotion to this position?
I might defer to Camille if she has the announcement handy. I think it's 5 years at Gig Harbor PD. Go ahead and read it off.
I don't have it with me, but it's 5 years Gig Harbor PD, or if you're outside, 2 years with a different agency and 5 years with Gig Harbor PD.
Thank you.
Okay.
I would suggest that we have retired Police Chief Danny Richards take the written test just to see how he comes out on the deal.
I think I took a test there once, but it was upstairs with a bunch of necktied people.
Yeah.
Very good. Now, how about the lateral candidates? A discussion, Camille or Kelly, did you?
Yeah, they're more of a discussion than anything. So police recruiting and hiring is near impossible right now.
Oh, I bet.
It's really, really hard, especially out-of-state laterals that do their homework due to the new legislation. Nobody's coming from this state or from out of state to work in this state. They're all going the other direction right now. That being said, too, finding good quality lateral officers in this hiring environment is proven very tough. I'd like to explore the option of opening up our current requirement of having 12 continuous months of full-time commissioned law enforcement experience within the preceding 24 months, right? So 1 year within the last 2, to lessen the 12-month requirement to maybe 6 months. And that might give us the opportunity to look at an officer that for, sometimes family reasons or other reasons has not passed their field training program and is washed out of a different department. So that would be a little harder row to hoe for that candidate, but I think there are some out there that have already been through the academy and just for whatever reason didn't pass field training at one agency. So give us opportunity at least to look at them.
I'd also like to add that this would have to be vetted by the union as well, and we'd have to add it to our civil service rules.
Well, I think it's a valid request because I know that some agencies have cut loose people that have gone all through the academy, and then for some reason, and how you can do that in this state's current level of hiring police, let somebody go because of some minor infraction or somebody didn't like him or whatever. It's a tough road when you got to get through that first 6 months. So I
Question for Camille, why does that need to be vetted by the union?
Because we have to negotiate wages, hours, and working conditions, and this may be considered a working condition.
Okay.
Okay, you want to put together a formal proposal for that and we can look at that at the next meeting then?
Certainly, it would be a change to our civil service rules. So I'll go ahead and author the correct changes there and run it past Camille and then put it on the agenda for next meeting.
Okay, very good.
Okay.
Any other business?
I guess it's too late for me to apply. It's been longer than 12
24
months.
months.
You wouldn't want to work for the guy here anyway, I'm telling you.
That's what I've heard. Nothing but good things.
There we go.
Yep.
Okay, on that note, do I hear a motion to end the meeting?
I'd move to end the meeting.
Great. Tom? You want to second that?
Second.
Okay, very good. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I guess that is it for this month. We can probably stop recording.